Hi Aquarius, this is your May 2nd through May 8th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. So I have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Five of Wands clarified by the Knight of Swords. We have the Star. We have the Two of Cups clarified by the King of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Six of Wands and the Chariot, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, or another Aquarius. You could also be dealing with Cancer or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, Aquarius, ready or not, here they come, and here they come fast. For some of you, you could be dealing with multiple suitors fighting for your full and undivided attention, and the King of Swords, I think, is going to be the winner, right? If you're dealing with just one person, that King of Swords, then, you've got their full and undivided attention, and they're not going to take no for an answer. But I think you're going to be totally on board with what's going on. You're definitely going to enjoy the show if there is more than one person competing for you, or you're just going to like the way this person is behaving. It's like somebody who is very decisive. They want a victory with you, and they're definitely not taking no for an answer. For some of you Aquarius, that would be you pursuing somebody, but since I usually interpret my spreads from the zodiac signs perspective, the one that I'm doing it for, I'll assume that's somebody coming after you. Right? The Five of Wands, the first card that came out, is a card of a competition, or in this case, I think this is somebody basically fighting for you, right? If you're dealing with two people, then that makes total sense. They'll be fighting for you. But if you're dealing with just one person, this is their determination to get the show on the road with you as quickly as possible. The Five of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Swords, and I think it's that same energy as the King of Swords right there in the middle. That's the person coming in. Most likely an air sign, just like you, Gemini, Libra, or another Aquarius. If they're not an air sign, they're embracing the energy of the King of Swords. And in this case, this is definitely a determination. The King of Swords is nobody to mess around with. This is somebody who is very straightforward, very direct, and they're coming in, and they're coming in fast. And again, they are planning a victory with you, and victory they will have. So the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. So yeah, this person is coming in quickly. They're planning to fight for you. They're planning to sweep you off your feet, and I think it's going to work. The next card that came out is the Star after that Five of Wands. The Star is your personal card, Aquarius, right? That's you. And it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading, right? That means you're the center of attention, and that's exactly what we have here. The Two of Cups, the next card over, is clarified by that King of Swords. The Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection, right? We also have another soulmate card in this case, in this spread. We'll talk about that in just a second. But the Two of Cups is a card of unconditional love. This is a card of two people feeling the same way towards each other. So if this is somebody brand new coming into your life, Aquarius, you will feel love for them quickly, because it's like they're almost borderline obsessed with you. That's what it kind of feels like to me. They're in love with you, and that's it. They're focused on you, they're zeroed in on you, and it's like, that's it. That is it. The Fool on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. I think that's your energy. So you will definitely be taking a plunge with this person. If you're dealing with two people, you're choosing the King of Swords and moving forward with them. If you're dealing with just the King of Swords, like I said, you're gonna like the energy, because if they are an air sign, you're an air sign, you guys make a perfect match. You're a perfect couple. So you're like, yeah, I definitely vibe with this person. We're on the same vibe, we're in the same length, whatever you want to, frequency length, whatever you want to call it. So with the Fool card, you're going for it. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Six of Wands and the Chariot. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card. If this person is a Gemini, it makes total sense, as they're an air sign, just like you, and the King of Swords could be a Gemini, right? But the Lovers is also a card of a choice. Swords, right? So for some of you, if you're dealing with two people, you're choosing this King of Swords. The Lovers is also a soulmate card, just like the Two of Cups. The Lovers is a card of a twin flame connection card, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. So this person clearly understands that you're the lover of their life, and I think you'll be getting quickly on board with that understanding. You will feel the same way about this person. And I'm not just saying that. Here's the deal. The Lovers is, if you ask me, the best cards in the tarot deck when it comes to a love connection between two people. It truly is the best. The only other card, in my opinion, that comes close to it, the only other rival card is the Two of Cups, and you've got both of them here. Both of them are soulmate cards, right? So yeah, chances are you're in it for a long haul. Speaking of a long haul, we have the Six of Wands and the Chariot right next to the Lovers. There's two victory cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table. The Six of Wands being the first one, and the Chariot being the second one. So I really like this duality here. We've got two soulmate cards, and we've got two victory cards. That speaks volumes to me. This is like a confirmation of what's going to happen, right? Back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. So don't be surprised if this person proposes to you in the very near future, right? The Chariot, by the way, is the personal Cancer card. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or they may have Cancer in their chart. But again, this is a card of victory. This is a card of success. This is a card of triumph. And it's a card of moving forward and not looking back. It's a very fast card. One of the fastest cards in the deck. And as already mentioned, the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. So yeah, it's gonna be quick and decisive. This is a quick and decisive victory, but I don't see this person as like they want to win you over and that's it. It's not like they're conquering. It's not like they're on a conquest of some sort. It's going to be a win-win situation for both of you, right? So this person is definitely at least your soulmate, probably even more depending on what you believe. All right, really happy for you, Aquarius. Congratulations. Aquarius, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads, depending on how the situation unfolds. We'll take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Aquarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the 9 of Swords clarified by the Moon. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 10 of Cups. And we also have the Page of Cups with the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I don't often look at the second card on the bottom of the deck. This time I kind of felt like doing it, and I think I did the right thing. Anyway, you could be dealing with a Pisces, by the way, or whatever your person's zodiac sign is. I can interpret this spread 3 different ways. If you guys just recently got into a fight, or if you will be getting into a fight early in the week, then the two of you will kiss and make up. Scenario number 2, if you've been dating this person for a while and you're like, so will this person ever propose to me? Where's this relationship going? What's going on here? If you're feeling this way, then this week they will show you in some way that they want long-term with you. They may even propose to you. They may offer to move in together, take the next step, right? And for another group of you, if you've been married for a while and you think that your relationship, your marriage is no longer the way it used to be, if you think that it became boring and stale, if your person no longer pays attention at you, they no longer look at you the way they used to look at you, this week it's going to turn around, right? Your marriage will be restored to its former glory. They will do something super nice for you, right? And yeah, the Page of Cups with the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is them either, offering to bury the hatchet with you if you got into a fight. This is them confessing their love to you and offering to take this connection to the next level, if we're talking about the other scenario. Or this is them doing something super nice to you, showing you love. The first 3 cards that came out, the 9 of Swords with the Moon clarifying it, and the 8 of Swords, this is your energy, I think. And you're just going through it. If you got into a fight, you're crying, you're just very stressed out and depressed. If you've been dating for a while, you don't know where this is going. This is you kind of thinking and overthinking that. If you got into, those 3 scenarios basically. And the last card that came out is the 10 of Cups. You know, the Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. It's a family card. It's a marriage card. It's a commitment card. It's a very happy card. So whatever the situation, whatever the scenario, I think things are about to turn around for you. If you got into a fight, you'll kiss and make up. If you don't know where this is going, they'll tell you where this is going. This is going towards a commitment, right? Or if your marriage became boring and stale, if you think it's falling apart, they will kind of restore your faith into this marriage. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aquarius, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Three of Swords, we have Judgment, we have the King of Pentacles clarified by Temperance, and we also have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign towards Virgo or Capricorn, or a Sagittarius. Here's the deal, Aquarius. If this person is a Capricorn, perhaps you could give them a second chance. If they're not, I would think twice. You know, you could still try and see what happens, but if they're not a Capricorn, then yeah, I would think twice, right? So the Three of Swords, the first card that came out, is a card of a broken heart. This is a card of a devastation, feeling betrayed, so that's what must have happened between the two of you. Then we have Judgment. Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past, and the King of Pentacles is the person coming back from the past. It could be an Earth sign towards Virgo or Capricorn, right? And the Devil on the bottom of the deck is the personal Capricorn card. But at the same time, the Devil, if they're not a Capricorn, then it could be somebody who is toxic, you know, somebody who is up to no good. This is also a card of temptation, so you will be tempted to go back to this person. But if, like I said, if they're not a Capricorn, then the Devil could be all kinds of toxic crap, right? The King of Pentacles is clarified by Temperance. Temperance is the personal Sagittarius card, but I think in this case, Temperance is all about healing, burying a hatchet, and getting back together. This is what this King of Pentacles will propose to you, to get back together. And you know what, Aquarius, I'm just going to leave it at that. I already said everything that I thought I had to say in this situation. It's going to be up to you either way. I'm not a big fan of the Three of Swords, to be honest with you. I'm not. So, up to you. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aquarius, this week. We have the Emperor, we have Judgment, we have the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Pentacles, and we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's a very specific reading. You'll be hearing from somebody you used to work with, and that person must have been your boss. And they really want you back. That's what it feels like. Perhaps since you left, it all fell apart. Nothing ever gets done. You were the best at what you do, and it's no longer the same way without you. So yeah, the Emperor, the first card that came out, could be an Aries you're dealing with, but when it comes to work, business, and finances, the Emperor is a figure of authority, a manager, a boss figure, right? Judgment, the next card over, is a card of somebody coming back from the past. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Pentacles, and that is the reason why they're coming back from the past. The Five of Pentacles is a card of somebody feeling left out in the cold, somebody feeling miserable, but in this case, I think the Five of Pentacles means that everything fell apart, right? The Three of Pentacles, clarifying it, is a card of collaboration. This is a card of a workplace environment, a team workplace, right? So without you, it's no longer the same. The Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. When it comes to work, business, and finances, this is my handshake card. So they want to shake hands. They want you back. And, you know, the handshake means paperwork, right? So if you do go back to that workplace, there will probably be paperwork involved. That is if you do decide to take this opportunity and go back. And if I were you, I would ask for more money. There is nothing wrong with being compensated for what you do. Absolutely nothing wrong. Or ask for like a sign-up bonus or a bonus at the end of the year. Ask for more benefits, ask for something, and I think they'll give it to you, right? Just make sure it's on paper. Make sure everything is on paper, all right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Aquarius, this week. We have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Wands. We have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Cups, and we also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This really reminds me of the very first spread I did for you, the new love spread. We got the Knight of Swords here, right? It's that same person we saw in the first spread. This is actually a repeat card. This is a different deck, by the way. I use different decks for different spreads. So what you're not expecting is this person, that King of Swords we saw in the first spread, rush into your life and they're going to fight for you. Right? The Seven of Wands clarifying the Knight of Swords. This is what they're doing. The Seven of Wands is a card of an active defense. And in this case, I believe what this means is that this person will fight for you. This person firmly believes that the two of you should be together. They're in love with you, right? And they're defending the idea, the notion that the two of you should be together. If you're dealing with more than one person, this person will fight off the competition. Nothing is going to stop them. Right? The Queen of Swords, in this case, that would be you. I clarified the Queen of Swords asking how will Aquarius feel about this thing. And the Nine of Cups came out. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true, and it's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So you will definitely be enjoying what's going on here, even if you don't show it to them right away. Perhaps you want them to fight for you. I don't know, Aquarius. And I'm not judging you. There's nothing wrong with that. But, yeah, it's never hurts for someone to fight for another person a little bit. Don't overdo it if that's what you're doing, but they're definitely coming in and they'll fight for you. The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck is perhaps a travel card. It's also Cupid's arrows cards. It's one of the fastest cards in the deck, so it's going to take off like a rocket between the two of you. Alright, so yeah, that's what I got for you, Aquarius, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aquarius, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.